Right, welcome in everyone. This is a new series. A programmer plays 9 Years of Shadows. I know basically nothing about the game. Got it in a humble bundle, I think. Um, it's got kind of that old school end of the beginning of the PlayStation era kind of pixel art where they've got pretty good color depth, but not complete color depth, and this game's really leveraging off of that. So I know there's something about bringing color back to the world. I know that it's got like a animated trailer, which is for indie games these days, and end of story. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. 9 Years of Shadows. Nine years ago, a curse spread across the land. Color vanished from the world, leaving only sorrow in its wake. Appreciate that I get to press A there to continue. No one living knows how it happened, but the curse continues to spread. Some resisted, others were consumed. It took everything from me. If I were lucky, I would have shared my parents' fate, but my body refused to die. So I linger on in this wretched world, watching the curse grow stronger day by day. That felt a little weird. I devoted my life to ending the nightmare, but to no avail. Until today. The rumors say it all began in this castle, and that none who enter are ever seen again. After 9 years, I am willing to take the risk, even if it costs me my life. After all, I've already lost everything else. Alright, I'm not sure if she's got an eye patch or not, or if that was just her hair covering up her eye, but very, very deliberate asymmetry there. I'm really digging the kind of angelic halberd thing going on. A thing that might be a little bit of a problem for this game, look at how crisp the foreground is. Usually when you hear crisp, you think like, oh, that's a good thing. But in this case, it does mean that I'm a little nervous about, I'm gonna have trouble telling like what's an interactive element or what's not. Same thing for the background. The background has really like clear pixels. So we're really relying right now on the value, the brightness of the art to tell us what can we walk on, what can't we. We're assuming that none of the diagonals there are like ramps or anything. But they are doing some nice little parallax here. Like if you look at the diagonal above me, it shifts in relation to go behind it. And that's giving us a fair bit more confidence about where we can stand and everything. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm picking up a lot of Castlevania influence here. And I will refrain from saying what these windows look like to me. They look like something. Hold A to jump, okay. And I'm assuming this is a location that we will come back to later, and that's why we've got these like blocked off bits. Press XXX to perform the combo. Alright, it's a pretty quick XXX. Right? Ah, got a bestiary, love it. I'm guessing that these guys are infinite. I am getting like rumble on my controller from this, which is nice. Makes it really clear when my attacks whiff and when they hit. Got an achievement, bullied an enemy. Kill the same common enemy, I assume, a certain number of times. Not seeing any numbers up there, which makes me think that I'm not getting experience. Okay. Okay, we can slash while running, so the Castlevania influences aren't like 100%. I really appreciate being able to attack while running. One origin, one purpose. Host to the ancient civilizations, bearer of the great shrines whose mighty tribes have perished. Amphibus, Ethico, Capra. Preserve, preserve, you are a fortress. Beyond the end of the ancients came the nations, the second Genesis, the new burdens. Upon my back I bore home and sanctuary, from time beyond memory to the day of darkness. That was a lot of text that was quite cryptic. Those three names, Amphibus, Pethico, and Capra, boy, that sounds like dreamer names to pull on the Hollow Knight lingo. Ooh, that Renian did not tell us anything. Alright. Did just get +1 something, and we've discovered a hidden wall, so love that. Scary ass face. I'm assuming run? Hanger alert. Alright, yeah, and I'm seeing now that the pixel art has like a, you know, some cracking on that wall. Boy, this really... Ooh. Okay, gotta hit the head. Really highlights how color makes things pop. Blue is not even a particularly visible color to humans. Don't like that. Did we get one shot? I think we did. So, scripted death. I personally don't like scripted deaths. I will accept them in some situations. It ended so soon. All those years of training, came to nothing. How did I think I could make a difference? Breathe. Z? Stay away from me. Z. Warning you. B. Our like childhood stuffed animal coming to us. I feel better? How? Hold right trigger. Performed a lullaby for the first time is the achievement that I just got. My wounds are healed. And color has returned? Who are you? You know. A strange name for a little ghost? Oh, no, it's a fine name, just a little peculiar. Mine is a bit odd too. I'm Europa. So now we can see pretty clearly, like, yeah, she does have like an eye patch going. Different character art. Something I want to go ahead and point out that I appreciate. I really like it when the dialogue has character name on it, so I know which voice to use. I'm not going to do voices here, but if I were attempting to do voices, having a name on your dialogue boxes makes it so much easier. We? Not anymore. Just noble titles are a thing of the past. I'm just Europa now. We? That would be my pleasure. Besides, it seems like I could really use your help. We! Settled then. You help me out, and I'll keep you company. Lullaby. Apino provides Europa with a shield. Each time she is damaged, a portion of the light bar is consumed. When the light bar is completely empty, hold RT to hug Apino and restore a portion of it. Alright, so... inverse health mechanic? When it drains, we charge up? Boy, man. See, now with the color, it's so much easier. I was thinking about this earlier today with thinking about Master Key, how it's 1-bit color. And this game, like, the color helps so much for you to tell what's foreground, what's background, what's midground, what's interactive. Dark crystals can only be destroyed with light. Okay? Are you light? Ah, okay. So moving the right stick moves this guy around. Okay. Oh, interesting. We didn't refill it all the way. So it's not health, it's a energy bar, and we can recharge our energy every so often. Okay, and hitting enemies also recharges it. Gotcha. Is it... No, I don't think it is. I was wondering if it was, interesting. Look at the... Oh, you can't see it. My face is... there's masks. That's very Castlevania. Alright, cool. I know what these are. They're highlighted. I assume that we're going to get an item or something that lets us use them. Okay, so kind of just like slapping the stick in the general direction of an enemy, I think essentially is locking on for us. We just find 2 more of those whatever they are in the top right corner, which I'm guessing my face structs for y'all. Okay, so interesting. The button for recharging is the same as the button for using the ability, so you kind of have to like use it up in order to charge it with the hugging mechanic. Hold down to crouch and attack with X. Okay, so we can duck under attacks. We're learning. Oh, alright, that feels like a ability. Drop 3, whatever they are. Dark crystals can only be destroyed with light. Okay, I assume that that's in reference to that. Okay, which opened up the thingy. It was me, there would be a secret right there. Press Y at the end of the combo to deal extra damage. Okay, cool. Boy, that must have been a lot of extra damage. Okay, and I'm not getting the combo when I'm doing the duck. Gotcha. Damaging enemies slowly regenerates the light bar provided emptied. Yeah, we already knew that. Press down and A while standing on a platform to drop down. Yep. Standard. Right. Recharge this because this feels like I'm walking into a fight. I am. Cool. Can't quite tell with the health situation yet. Dude playing a trumpet? Welcome in, Nam. How's it going, baby? Ah, don't kill me. Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you even doing here? To be honest, I'm hiding. I'm part of an orchestra. We came here to perform a concert. Concert? Is now really the time for that? I can't think of a better time, really. Where are the others? I'm afraid I don't know. When the color came back, we all went out to enjoy the view. Beep. I see. Anyway, thank you for finding me. I was just trying to get back to the theater, but a guard attacked me for no reason. You know what? You seem pretty tough and braver than me. If you take care of the guard, I'll make it worth your while. Has a giant hammer. You can't miss it. Sweet. Alright, Apino, we should help him. I'll look for you in the theater when it's done, Mr. Winton. Been a pleasure meeting you, Winton. My name is Europa. Pleasure is all mine, Europa. Alright, so side quest. Going good, getting ready to head to a baby shower. Got a few minutes before I leave. Nice. I hope that baby is properly showered. Alright. One of those things. Still don't know what they are. So I am interpreting from that. There's a boss right up here. That looks like an ability thing. Well, we are definitely making progress here. And great. Alright, minor critique here. I would say don't show things on the legend until we've learned that they're things. Transition room, prison room, all that. Yeah, don't show them. Okay. Close, watcher, blast door, fighter, spider, keeper. Interesting. Okay. Press Alt to form a defensive backwards. So that we knew that we could. Okay, so pretty Castlevania E. Okay, so we just learned there that when you do the hug, you have to complete the hug. Otherwise you get nothing. Just open yourself up. Alright, very updated. still haven't figured out the healths. Getting there. Really expecting this save room. I don't have a good reason for that. Just my intuition was save room. We got spikes on the floor. I'm a little... Okay. Flashing red corruption light bar. I don't feel like that's what I was just observing. Kind of figured that I was setting myself up for a bad time here, but hoping. Alright, so, okay, we've currently got one red jewel in our halberd up there. Hoping. Let's come back after room. That feels really grindable. Oh, relic discovered. Cartographer's Journal. Cartographer's Journal, press that button to access the status of the map. Okay, so this is just an overall map. Been filling this in anyways, but hey, this tells us that the world is divided into subsections. So, learning stuff. Alright, so the shooting mechanic does have some teeth. I wasn't sure if it would, you know, just be like nominal damage or what, but that's actually pretty decent damage. Don't love that those guys can just like go through the walls. Seems a little bullshit. Still need to be like looking. Okay, that time it did. Still haven't quite figured out the health recovery thing. I need to be looking at it when I get more health next time. Okay, so waterfall causes me to drop quickly. Relic discovered. Whirlwind Strike. Hold X to charge up powerful Whirlwind Strike and release to perform the attack either in the air or on the ground. Okay, so another thing that I'm appreciating here. I like that they show a controller and be like, hit this button. With the nonsense about how Nintendo controllers are labeled one way and Xbox controllers are labeled a different way, it can be a lot for new gamers to understand, hey, when you say X, what are you talking about? For anyone who's been playing video games for 30 years, then it's no big deal. But for someone who's just started their video game journey, little details like that go a long way to make games more accessible. Okay, that takes a really long time to charge up, but I do get a nice pulse telling me that it's ready, so I appreciate that. Let's look at our map. Transition room. find out what a transition room is. Okay, transition room as in transition to another area. This is closed off, so we can... Yeah. Exposition on Nintendo versus PlayStation and Xbox, like they're in 3 different places, depending on which buttons you're talking about. I really miss the old GameCube controller. I know that a lot of people have like turned their noses up against the GameCube controller, but that was a super intuitive controller, and having the lima bean shaped buttons made it so that you didn't even need to like know the name of it. Like, oh, that one. Super easy. So that's why you'll see in a lot of Nintendo games like Breath of the Wild, they'll say like press the A button, but they'll show which of the 4 buttons it is in addition to saying the label of it, which helps, but the fact that it's necessary is a little bit of a problem. Okay, when I'm crouching, I can't do the hug. Interesting. I was hitting the wrong button. Super interesting that we've effectively already gotten several of the like Hollow Knight moves. We've already got effectively our charged nail art. We've already got our vengeful spirit. Ah, nice. That does heal me, which is good to know. Still picking up a decent chunk of these currency things that don't know what to do with. Boy, that's almost got to be a boss room, right? I feel like. All right, let's do it. Gotta head out. Have a good one, Nam. Appreciate you popping in. Well, that's not a hammer. No dialogue. Get your toes. Oop, Oh, well that was easy. I just stabbed some toes. Super interesting choice to have it go sepia tone for killing the boss. And we got $1 from doing that. Since we did take a hit, let's go back to that save. And also, you know, we did just beat a boss, technically. I'm also curious whether or not they'll be back. Nope. Okay, let's see. Is there gonna... Yep. Walk into the room, door closes behind you. You are going to get this ability. You have obtained the Grace of Zeus. Grace of Zeus. Attacks now deal electrical damage. Europa may now activate yellow switches. Matching enemy outlines with Europa's elemental armor deals additional damage and can bypass shields. Okay. Gonna get a elemental wheel, it sounds like. Cool. All right, so now we know what to do with all of those yellow things. Ooh, the enemy is back. Oh. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's appreciate this. This is clever. This is a cool twist on how Metroidvania bosses really work. We beat the boss, poked at the toes, and it was weirdly easy. Got the ability, and now the boss is back, but we've got the ability to deal with the boss properly. I like this. This is cool. It means that we didn't have a scripted loss, but also now we get to feel like, particularly like, oh, we are gonna you up. Cool. Yeah, now we can go through your shield. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, we wrecked him. That was cool. I really genuinely appreciate that. Now, we've got an enemy up here with green elemental whatever. Do we do no damage against them because we've got yellow? I don't think so. I kind of think we've just got bonus damage. I keep hitting left bumper instead of left trigger. Cool. I'm very on board with that little split in half boss fight that we just had. If we can even really call it a boss fight, I'm betting that the game's gonna be like, that was not a boss fight. That was just a regular enemy that we let you feel good against. But still. Okay, so that side is. Don't want to leave these dollars behind, assuming I'm gonna need them later. And we can't get that because we didn't climb up this waterfall yet. I can't actually tell if I'm doing less damage against this other element. Kind of assume I am. I also assume I can't swim. Yeah, we're just gonna bob there. Gold? Yeah, one of those coins. I am hoping that we will get some items later. Oop. I'm hoping that we'll get some items later that will make it more expedient to charge or give us just more charges later. I assume that we will based on what save room has. Here you nearly missed. Wait, are you another boss? Yes. Okay, here's the one with the hammer. The dude. Whee! That hammer is definitely not a good sign that Peanut. Let's guess. So let's just get this over. All right. Oh. Easy peasy. Defeat the Dwarven Guard. Whack-a-nope. That was easy, but I can see how, to a new player, that one would maybe be a little bit of a, okay, but for real now? I wonder how long he was trapped in here before the curse claimed his mind. See. That was cool. I liked that. I also like that I am just like blitzing through this. We're only 35 minutes in, and we've gotten quite a few abilities and covered a lot of ground. This is good. I'm digging the relatively quick pace of this. Oh, and we're back here. I knew where we were on the map. Of course we're back here. Hey, we've activated that. Okay, and so now we can go to other levels. Okay. You know what? Before we do that, I want to explore more of this because there's definitely stuff that we could do in here that we haven't done yet. Let's do. We'll continue going the same direction we went. Know if there's a benefit to beating these up, so I'll kill them so that I don't take damage, but otherwise... It's interesting that money doesn't seem to drop from enemies, just from odds. Alright, so... Alright, we are immobile while that's happening. A little bit sucks, but... Charging and all. Why not? What do you... Relic discovered. Blue note, right? Alright, we don't know what the blue notes. Doesn't seem to be a screen for them yet. I mean, obviously, we can see on... Oh, nope, y'all can't. Let me... If I can... Mount. So, as you can see, there is an indicator up here in the top right of blue notes, red note, sort of like helmet? Feather? Guard? Something? But doesn't tell me what they do. Oh, interesting. We just got a bestiary updated on that. Oh, pick up those coins. Which tells me that the bestiary does have like a X number of enemies before we update the bestiary. It wasn't clear on that first enemy because we did get it immediately, but that tracks. Let's actually take a look at the bestiary real quick. Does this tell us? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like maybe the enemies are just not listed until you kill enough of them. Alright, so that's junk. Okay, there's interesting. We look at our map. Look at how we're here, right? And we need to go up and then left and down and then right to a room that we haven't. But also, there's clearly a door to the left. I don't really here. So that means that the map we picked up is not exhaustive. It doesn't show every room. That's the lore tablet that we saw. And yeah, okay, cool. So, and we can see, yeah, that's a pretty cracked wall. This, I assume, is just a money depot. I'm not seeing anything else that we can interact with. Right, and we bust this open now. Ah, and this would be the red note, I assume? Relic discovered. Red note. End of story. Right. Did I go? Yeah, I did. We ran left in the opening. So now never went into this room, but it's a transition room that doesn't seem to be transition. So presumably there's some story event or unlock that we will that up for us. Yeah, we still don't have this, whatever this is. I think I popped along. Willing to bet that the next area is gonna have a vendor in it. I would be very surprised if it were at us. Fouled that jump up completely. Something else that they are doing in this game that I appreciate. It seems like there's not a time limit on picking up the money. Big fan of when games don't put time limits on picking up money. That guy did. Alright, we don't have whatever this green ability is. Getting into here. We also don't have whatever green ability is necessary to get in there. Okay. Interesting that these enemies are invulnerable from behind. If anything, I would have expected them to be more vulnerable, but, you know, it is what it is. Gosh, I need a gathering swarm so badly. Interesting that I'm not getting a recharge here from the guy. Okay, it's only when I kill him? Yes? I'm actually not clear about how the light recharge works. Alright. Now that we're here with the electrical ability, we can turn this on. Is this fast travel? Yes, okay. So the fast travel that we unlocked previously was actually just to somewhere we had already been. That's a little bit disappointing, but that's okay, because I'm gonna do the backtracking anyways. Got a blue note, okay. This, oh. It felt like I was walking in boss room. But in fact, the opposite of that. Looking at the map, I'm pretty sure boss room, other way. So, still don't know what the blue notes are for. Maybe once we find a merchant or find that trumpet guy again, we'll learn then. Hello? Welcome, young warrior. We are glad you are finally here. You knew I was coming? Indeed, long have we waited for you. With your arrival comes the time to witness all that was foreseen by the ancient builders of this castle. I don't understand. Who are you? My name, Michiru, and this is my sister, Ahori. Forgive her her silence, for she is not a talkative being. Her voice and songs. You can find Master Hibino at the end of the hall as well. We will help you, not only physical wounds, but also those of your heart and mind. What do you mean? We are composers from the Dorian era, sent by the gods to heal the world with our music. Now would be a good time to start. The world is a mess, and it has been for years. That duty falls to another. We have a different role to play. Furthermore, we have been lacking our source of divine magic. There are music notes scattered around the castle. We need them to carry out our duty. Have you found any notes during your travels so far? Yes. I have. Well done. Okay. I appreciate that there was branching dialogue there, or presumably branching dialogue there, where we just went ahead and said, yes, we've done this. Well done. Now we shall guide you. Okay, so blue notes to increase light, red notes to increase vitality, though we need 5 red notes to increase our vitality, and $100. So, boy, the vitality increases, but increased light, sure. Light bar capacity increased. Okay, so we get more juice. Oh. I think she said you do not have enough to increase further. It seems you do not have enough notes at the moment. Keep looking, young warrior. Okay, so we now need 2 light and $50. Two blue notes and $50 to increase our light further. So there's growing cost there. Got it. What's up, trumpet guy? It's done. I knew you could do it. Here, as promised. Thank you, Winton. Perhaps you're stronger than you think. Shouldn't doubt yourself. You might be right. Whee! Path to bravery. Quest complete. Did you actually get anything for that? Light fragment obtained. Cool. Alright, so I assume that that's the little shard that I was pointing at earlier. Ooh. Anvil looking icon? Anvil with a saxophone? Question marks? Oh. Welcome to my workshop. A workshop next to a music theater. For my art, there is no better place. I'm Hibino. I suppose you met Michiru and Kahori on the way here. We are on a special mission. In fact, we've been awaiting your arrival. We have come to help. I use musical spells to treat precious metals. Through this, I may strengthen your armor. Armor fragments are hidden throughout this castle. Find them and bring them here. I'm afraid you don't have enough materials for me to work with. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Again, I think that was some branching dialogue, right? I'll be sure to come back if I find anything. Thank you. Okay, so I need 2 helmets and $100 to upgrade my Grace of Zeus. Boy, I love this puppet in the background. That is freaking rad. I think I'm looking at 3. Got the red one with the horns on the right, and also a blue one more in the background, a little harder to see. A green one over on the left-hand side, and then also this target. So cool. All right. Have anything else to say? Listen to my fellow musicians. They're quite good. I bet they are. Hear us all play together sometime too. Hopefully I will. Yeah, so flavor text. All right. So let's, you know what, let's head down using the elevator. Elevator animation, simple. Was it wise to let that little ghost follow me? Truthfully, I don't think I'd get very far alone. That demon I fought was stronger than any monster I've ever faced before. I very much appreciate, I like the idea of, hey, I'm gonna do a cutscene to do like world traveling. Part of that is just practical, hey, we need a load screen while we load assets. Though for a game like this, honestly, they probably don't. They could probably just load it synchronously real time. Fine. But You also want the load screen there to show like, hey, we've got there's distance out here. It's the vibe. If you can just instantly be in a different place, it sort of robs the sense of scale. But if we're gonna have the player sit there and watch a screen for a second, an animation, using that time to be an exposition dump is a great way to keep the player engaged while still giving them that sense of scale. That's a really good use of my time, their resources, making the game feel larger in scope and like better paid. So really appreciate that. Right. We haven't gone up on this yet, so here, up here. What are you? Ancient fragment. Okay, so that's gonna be the armor thing. All right, so where can we swim? Not clear to me yet. I don't think we can. Yeah, no, we cannot swim. Can't get down to that spot down. Okay, that means I think that we need to head back to that spot and see little. Interesting that the save rooms do completely restore our energy. I'm for it. Like, yeah, might as well. Don't make us like go through the whole hugging animation unnecessarily. But it's also just a little surprising. Alright, so this is good. Can't go further than either of these. So let's go back up to the Great Hall. This place is making me nervous, getting more dangerous all the time. Lag something. Impressive how long Talos has resisted. Even after all this time, the people out there remain oblivious to the danger they are in. I do also enjoy the eye-opening animation thing. Oh! Alright, yeah, we've flagged something here because we've got a ghost leading us somewhere. Alright. This okay, so we needed that. We needed the ability to open that. So now we can do this. What are you? I assume this was marked on the map as a transition route. So, okay, cool. I wonder what my parents would think of me now. Would I seem brave to them? Reckless? Desperate? Oh snap, howdy. What's up, Zig? Can't be completely sure. I'd like to think they would be proud. The fact that this is a reuse of the animation at the beginning of the game also makes me happy. Reuse your assets. Make them wear multiple hats. That is fine. Hello, ghost. Hello, ghost. Getting a sourdough starter started. Nice. Love me some sourdough. Now I'm hungry. I've never seen him get close to anyone. Who are you? I am but a memory. He finds it hard to trust people, yet he trusts you. Yes. I don't know why. Oh, we're talking about, you know, okay. Seems to have more faith in you do. I know why you are here. You have come to stop this curse. Must be careful. A demon named Belial roams the halls of this castle. I've met him. Child, if you are truly here to end this, you must first become more powerful. Trained for years. I don't think there's anything I can do to hurt that thing, let alone kill it. Y'all can't see. Cat big. You must gather the power of the 3 vestiges of color. This castle was built with the purpose of housing 3 relics. 3 relics that together can dispel this curse of shadows. Water, earth, and fire. Gather all 3 and you will be ready to face the truth. I don't know that I can. Whee! I can see why he chose you. Your soul is weary and full of sorrow. You're also brave, with a good heart. Accept your past and confront the present. Easier said than done. Acceptance is the first step. It will bring you grace. Radical acceptance. Okay, wow. Getting a little unsubtle. Radical acceptance. Europa may quickly recharge her light bar after it depletes completely. Press RT when the green line reaches the highlight area to fully restore your light bar. Okay, so... that will require some practice from me. Right, and so if you mess it up, like I'm going to a bunch, you just have to do it the old previous one. Got it, got it, got it. Third step is to surrender to a higher power, right? Like, I think I see where this is going. I took it. Don't have a map for this area, so... oh, poison damage. Nope. Interesting. So, what I'm getting from this is the red plants don't recharge your light bar if you don't have anything in them. You gotta have some juice left in order to tell y'all what, this is not the cleanest place to end an episode, but we are at a save point and I don't know how long it'll be before the next one, so let's call this the end of episode 1 of A Programmer Plays Shadow. We'll be back soon with more of this, but yeah. Thanks y'all for watching, and I'll see you next episode.